Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Okay, so it's Van Halen time again, but I want to tell you a quick story first. When I started this channel, the inspiration really came from Van Halen. And what do I mean by that? For months and months, especially during the height of the COVID pandemic and everything, I spent a lot of time just killing time watching YouTube videos and especially reaction channels by people listening to music they had never really heard before. And it dawned on me as I was watching these folks that generally all the reaction channels I was watching, they were all reacting to the same songs. They were reacting to the radio hits, the singles that were released by the bands or by the record labels that were very much in mainstream consciousness and out in the forefront of the, popularity of artists. And that drove me crazy because I love deeper cuts. And so with Van Halen, I would only ever see people reacting to songs like Jump and Panama and Hot for Teacher. And maybe if they wanted to stretch the boundaries, they would do a song like Mean Street, right? And it would drive me crazy. And I, like many people, would comment on those channels that if you like this song, then you really should check out this song. It doesn't get any radio attention and it's a deeper cut and you're just really going to like it. And so with the 1984 album, with people listening to, Panama, I was constantly going, you got to listen to a song like Top Jimmy, or you got to listen to a song like Drop Dead Legs. And they really rarely, if ever, would listen to those. Now, I understand, they have hundreds of thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers, and they're trying to keep their, interactions up and their clicks up and what have you. Well, I'm not doing this to make money. I am not doing this to make a living. I don't give a damn about the number of viewers or followers or subscribers. It does not matter to me. So I have chosen to do this channel based upon deeper cuts and less common music. It's music I like. It's music that's captivated me in some instances for 40 years or more. I mean, the Ray Charles stuff I've loved since I was like 4 years old. So that would be like 47 years. And so, I rarely hear anybody listen to this song on a YouTube channel, and I'm going to do it right now. It's the song Drop Dead Legs by Van Halen. Man, the groove in that outgoing guitar solo, frankly, the groove in the whole damn song is fantastic, but that changeover, that is funky as hell. Oh, God, just laying that down. It is right about here. Just listen to this. Right here. Oh, that is just nasty. I mean, that is a funky ass rock groove right there. So, just so in the pocket, Eddie, Michael, and Alex just meshed together so good, and it just holds and it just grooves like hell. And then you get one of the most unique Van Halen guitar solos of all time. The intricacies and the lunacy of it is just stupid. You know what that is? That is not a solo that's written out. That's what that is. That's a solo that's improvised. It's all over the place. It is incredible. It is nothing that anybody would teach in a music class. It just does not fit sort of prototypical, stereotypical type of guitar playing. It just doesn't. Okay. Eddie was very inspired. I mean, one of his biggest musical heroes was Eric Clapton. That ain't an Eric Clapton guitar solo. One of his other big influences is Alan Holdsworth, and that is much more in the Alan Holdsworth mindset of stepping outside the box and playing the uncommon chord, playing the uncommon note. That is just improvisational, inspirational magic. That's what that is. And I remember back in the day, a song like that would get a little bit of radio airplay. It just didn't. They didn't play it long enough. I mean, they didn't play it enough. It's a little bit over the standard 4-minute time, limit that a lot of radio stations back in 1984 actually started to really incorporate into their programming. And so it was a little bit outside that box, and then the song's not really that typical, so stylistically, so it got a little bit of airplay, but not a lot. And it's really a crime. It's just a shame. That thing, there is so much creativity in that last 2.5 minutes that it's just ridiculous. But then the groove in the first half is just really incredibly solid too. And yeah, I just, and how people today who just get spoon-fed by algorithms, the radio hits that were released and never really get to hear the deeper tracks. That's the thing that drives me crazy. That's the reason I started this channel. That's the reason I just don't care how many people watch the video or how many people pay attention to. I don't care about any of that. I'm putting it out there, so if on the off chance somebody wants to dig a little deeper, they'll see it. Okay, they'll watch the video, they'll listen to the song, and they'll discover something they hadn't heard before. But it's just really a shame that, again, we're living in a time period. We're now in the, the streaming service time period. We've surpassed downloads. We're no longer, people aren't really buying CDs. Album sales have actually surpassed compact disc sales, which was something you never would have thought of 20 years ago. And yeah, it's a different time, and people don't get exposed to the deeper cuts. And that's the whole purpose behind this channel. And it's all inspired by me getting just unhappy with so many reaction channels missing the deeper cuts that I love so near and dear to my heart. I know many of you like the deeper cuts too, and just that's another reason why I appreciate those who watch, those who comment, those who leave thumbs up and whatever it is. I'm never going to ask you to do any of that stuff, but if you'd like to comment, please feel free to, and we can talk about it further, okay? Know that I truly do appreciate you all, and I wish you all well. Take care.